they own the characters versus all that balled up negativity.
I thought they said bald, like bald. I was like, damn, they're really coming for my throat in this video. God, MatPat, what did I do to you? What is up, everybody? Y'all liked the Tekken lore video before Kazuya came out, so today Mars, Waddy, and I are going to be watching Smash Bros. Lore from MatPat from Game Theory. I love MatPat, so let's see some Smash Bros. Game theories.
Give me the lore. Oh, you'll see the lore.
Senor Game Theory.
I don't care about Smash, but right now I care about Smash. As it's my job.
I'm pretty into this kind of stuff. I really liked Subspace Emissary. I think like hidden lore in these kind of games are pretty neat. So, hey, maybe there's something I don't know.
Warning. This video fully spoils Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Story Mode. So if you want to experience it for yourself,
I still haven't finished.
Play through it before watching this episode. But remember,
I still haven't finished World of Light. I haven't even got to the first real boss fight. Dude, I'm so behind.
First of all, one, I didn't know that this game had a story mode. Unless he's talking about World of Light. And two, if he's talking about World of Light, I haven't played it yet.
What is wrong with you people?
oh, and a huge special thank you to my best YouTube bro, Gerard the Completionist. So please go show the Completionist here on YouTube some love. He just crossed 1 million well-deserved subscribers.
You want to help Panda get to over 1 million subscribers?
Yes!
Well, then subscribe to the channel. All you gotta do is scroll down and click the button, just like people did on the completion.
Hey, guess what? Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is finally here. But while everyone else was all excited about playing versus matches, I, lonely
That's
and
me.
friendless that I am, did what I
I
always
like
do,
you, Matt.
sprinted
What are you talking
straight
about,
for
friendless?
The adventure mode. After that epic World of Light intro Nintendo revealed during their final direct, where we
Epic
watched as
World of
every
Light
character
intro.
got decimated by a massive beam of light, how could I not be excited to see where the story was headed? And then I played it.
Dude, I remember
and
watching.
it
I remember watching that like intro for the first time for World of Light, and I was like, "What the hell's going on here?" I got super excited. I thought we were getting like Subspace Emissary 2. Not that World of Light was that bad.
It's huge and sprawling and
But it
awesome
was-
to see
it was
so many
cool.
Easter eggs from so many of my favorite games. But then I got to the end, and well,
Isabel about to get...
the ending barely features any of the characters. Instead, it's all fixated on this battle between two giant creatures in the sky.
Oh
The
my
angelic
God, what was
Galeem
that?
And the hentai eyeball monster Darkon, or Dar.
I don't know what that is.
in his
It looks like a-
translation,
it looks
the
like a,
actual fighters
a
just
Kirby
kinda-
villain.
This one cutscene even emphasizes it. They both look down and they're like, "Oh yeah, you guys are here too, I guess. Might as well kill you too." Venture mode does give us
They
a
want no
series
damn
first, and that
audience.
there's multiple Venture
That's
mode
pretty funny.
does give us a series first, and that there's multiple endings, but none feel particularly satisfying.
I didn't know there was multiple endings. I am so behind. I thought you just had to play the thing multiple times. That's my...
If you defeat Darkon, it allows Galeem's light to take over the universe, which is apparently a bad thing. Option 2, you defeat Galeem, and darkness overtakes everything, with Mario dying in the process. Bad ending again. Aha! But there is a third.
I forgot there was multiple endings. I really did. I remember killing the light dude first because like, oh, the dark one's cooler. I'll save that for last. And I just saw Mario
If
fucking
you
die.
defeat both,
Oh, you don't wanna
again.
kill Mario.
Aha, but there
Like, Mario's
is
a good guy.
Third option.
Don't
If you
kill
defeat
Mario.
both at the same time, you get yourself the true ending, which is just a lot of prolonged footage of the characters' spirits flying off into the sky.
Wait,
Here's
so
my
wait,
epic
so if we kill both of them, we all die? Our spirits just do little somersaults?
shot of all the characters standing on a cliffside looking off into the distance, triumphant while soaring operatic music plays.
Bro,
Done.
they,
Looking
hey,
off at-
look, I'm sorry, man. They need to not put Mario's, they need to not put Mario's employee of the month looking ass in the front. He does not look intimidating at all. He does not. What the hell is he gonna do? You got a robot cyborg to you. You got a guy with a sword. You got a fox with a gun, and you got him with nothing, just gloves and overalls, and a nice hat and mustache.
But again, this is a game with thousands of hours
Hello,
poured into it
Sakurai.
by a man who has proven time and
Hello
again,
again,
how deeply
Sakurai.
he
Oh,
cares for this
hello
series.
again.
Clearly, a lot
Again.
of thought was put into this ending, and so I owed it to him to not immediately dismiss what I just saw as bad. So after spending some time researching and seriously thinking about what I just
wouldn't
saw,
put it
I'm
past
pretty
Sakurai
confident I have Super
to just
Smash Bros. Ultimate
make
all
a story
solved.
for the f of it.
This, anyway, in my interpretation, the games tell the story of Smash creator Masahiro Sakurai growing up and his ever-evolving
Oh, look
relationship with
at
his
little
franchise and his
Sakurai.
video
Look at
games.
little
The
Sakurai.
original Super Smash Bros. Is all about a child playing with a bunch of plush toys, something
Yeah.
that was confirmed by former Nintendo president Satoru Iwata. By Melee, the child is older, more established, and collects trophies of the characters rather than plush toys. Brawl is all about fighting against social taboos, that video games are for kids and not adults. That's why the final boss of the game's story mode is literally named Taboo and has body language of a closed
I didn't know
adult.
that.
His
Okay, so okay, I like that. It's like Smash 64. You're a kid, so you're playing with like the toys, the plush toys, and then Melee, you're a little grown, but you still got little action figures, little trophies, maybe mess around a little bit with them. And then Brawl, you grown ass like man. Well, I don't know if you're a man yet, but you shouldn't be playing with no damn stuffed animals.
Across all these games, there have been two pervasive figures, Master Hand and Crazy Hand. When
Crazy
Smash first came out in
Hand.
1999,
I was scared of Master Hand when I was like 4. No, I wasn't scared of Master Hand. I was scared of like when you lose and then the announcer's like game over, and then you're like a fucking lifeless puppet thing. That was a little creepy as a kid.
Master Hand is the link between the real world and the imaginary battlefield. To quote Smash 4, he's the embodiment of the creative spirit with, according to Brawl, powers that border on absolute.
Oh.
Crazy Hand, meanwhile, is the impulsive and destructive force, quoting his trophy from Melee, consumed with that hollow feeling which comes from destroying your own creations. And quite honestly, all this makes sense. We see
What?
Master Hand being
It
the
made
force
sense?
that takes the... In my original theory, the hands both belong to Mr. Sakurai. He's the creative spirit behind these
That's
games
what I
and is
thought.
quite literally the person
I thought it
who
was
has
nothing
absolute
deep. It was-
control
that's
over this
just
world.
Sakurai's
And Crazy
glovey
Hand is all
hands.
about it was the final battle of Smash 4 that confirmed for me this relationship. In it, we see rage
In
and
it,
darkness
bruv.
burst out of Master Hand, which seemed to me to be a direct reflection of Sakurai's repressed frustrations with this series. He's been very public
What?
with each game after the original that he intends for it to be his last in the series.
Poor Sakurai,
So
let him
far
rest,
as to say
man.
back and be his
We,
last-
hey, we are ungrateful. We put this man through hell. We couldn't have just been satisfied.
And remember, this was all back in 2015. Yet here he is, 3 years later,
6 years later.
another
Ow.
installment. But still, all things being said, I'm still 100% committed to the creation of Smash Brothers.
We
And
appreciate you,
that's where things
Sakurai.
rested. Getting clarity on the role of the two hands and Sakurai's relationship to the characters is essential, because it's where Smash Ultimate's story really begins. As the adventure starts, we see an army of Master Hands, led by the character Galeem, primed to attack our heroes on the cliff. Suddenly, we see one
Where's his
Master
beak?
Hand unravel, and then several, and then all of them. Galeem transforms into a black hole, consumes the Master Hand energy, and blasts out that infamous light waves that destroy everyone but Kirby, who manages to escape. All the rest of the
Wait, hold on. I wasn't even, wait. I wasn't even paying attention to the damn. Wait.
black holes. But what if Galeem is symbolic of Nintendo? Yes, the company Nintendo. If Master Hand is truly the embodiment of the creative spirit and has been Sakurai's stand-in character,
Why'd they
since
put this
day one,
music in? Ain't nobody listen to the
other
theory.
than an army of Master Hands. It's a company where a bunch
True.
of creative visionaries work together to produce games like Smash Ultimate.
And what's
Each
Galeem?
hand a different person.
What would
of
Galeem
development
be?
team. And as anyone who's ever had a job can tell you, especially a creative job, the company can suck the life out of you. You feed your imagination, your creative
Bro, what is
spirit
he
into a
saying?
insatiable black hole. There's always another project, another deadline, and all you get is
Uh-huh.
a paycheck.
Another
That's
nerf.
just
Nerf
sad
the
truth
fat
of being a
rat.
creator. And now look at what Galeem does to these characters. It captures them, preserves them, and then uses their bodies to create soulless evil.
And then they make remakes, and then they put them on the Switch, and then they sell them for $60.
One of the things that all gamers worry about all the time are shameless cash grabs from game studios.
Wait, I was right.
Turning characters into shells of what they were just to sell more cheaply churned out games. It's one of the things that Sakurai has always rebelled against in his professional career.
Sakurai, that's a easy solution there. Just say F us. You know, you had a good thing going. Just keep popping out, keep thinking up of these great ideas. You came up with Kirby, came up with Pikmin.
That's not strictly true, is it, Kerry?
Don't listen to us. We don't know what the f you talking about.
I love me some franchises. He's not wrong, but I'm gonna play the hell out of those games.
Here's how Sakurai got roped into doing Brawl. He only decided to work on the project after Nintendo CEO Satoru Iwata publicly announced an upcoming sequel to the series at E3.
Oh hell no.
That's awful.
Ain't ask him a damn thing. Ain't tell him nothing. Ain't nothing. He's just an audience member. Oh, by the way, gotta whip this up in like 2 months. That's why the game came out like that. Actually, the game was kind of nice, but
So during that E3, I invited you to my hotel room and told you what I was hoping to do. I had considered what I would do if you turned me down and decided that I would need to take the existing Smash Bros. Title, Super Smash Bros. Melee, and try to make it Wi-Fi capable.
That is the story that Melee players want. This would have saved so much heartache in the community if it was just Melee, but online. If Sakurai said no, Melee would have been so much happier. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Maybe it's more appropriate to say that I realized we wouldn't be able to add any new elements to the game without your help. And I think I said as much when we discussed it at our hotel. It wasn't right, but you might even say I used it as a threat of sorts. It certainly had the desired impact. Let me translate.
oh, he threat his ass. He was like, hey, look, I know this is your baby, Smash, but guess what, boy? We have the rights. And either you help us out, or we do it ourselves, and it's gonna be a pile of poo. So come on home. Huh?
Galeem seeming like a force for good, but ultimately being a dangerous entity that holds characters hostage and churns out carbon copies can make some level of sense when you look at Sakurai's perspective in all this.
So Sakurai's like, Iwata bad, and then it's like Nintendo bad, and then like sneak diss them into Galeem, or whoever the light dude is Galeem, I don't know.
If Galeem is Nintendo and its designers, then what is Darkon? Well, I'm not
Question.
100% sure. And
He doesn't know.
Unless it's the embodiment of toxic fandom. I mean, think about it. Master Hand is the one creating the scenarios.
Yeah, just think about it, guys. It makes so much sense when you just think about it. Darkon Eyeball, that is the darkness that fights light and takes over the world, and basically you guys.
We are the demons. We're the bad guys. What? Oh my god. It's me.
Together, they represent the two sides of any game, video game or otherwise, the designer and the player, the creator and the fan. And so Darkon, an angry eye that leads an army of player hands, would be all the worst parts of fandom.
Yeah, the Smash Bros. Fandom sucks.
Notice that Darkon doesn't need to absorb the hands on his side of the battlefield.
It's all the
because
people
there's
who
no
requested
unified
Steve
group
be
of
in this.
players. They all still exist as individuals, but there is
All the people who was like,
them, which is
Min would be a
embodied
good
by
idea.
Darkon. The expectation for their character to be in, for that character to
Oh my
be
god, it's literally what I just said.
Stop complaining about your characters, everybody. Also, I want Geno, so this is shots, but it's okay that I don't get him. It's fine. I don't mind. Kazuya's cool. I'm good with it.
This is all reflected in Darkon's bad ending. When Darkon wins, it's critical to note that he doesn't destroy Galeem. Instead, he imprisons Galeem in chains.
No.
This is symbolic of the fans holding
Now I feel
Nintendo
bad for
hostage,
Galeem.
demanding that Nintendo only churn out what the fans demand they churn out in exactly the way the fans demand it. Which means that the struggle between the two is a battle of ownership. A company who thinks they own the characters versus all that balled up negativity around players who think they own the characters.
I don't think I own the character.
All
I wanted was Banjo, man. I didn't ask for much.
I thought they said bald. Like bald? I was like, damn, they're really coming for my throat in this video. God, MatPat, what did I do to you?
The thing that both sides forget in this struggle is that the characters can't be owned. They're a fusion of how they're created and how the fans choose to love them. That's why the good ending only comes if both...
Guys, raise your hand if you've ever gotten a say in like how a DLC is done.
That's why the good ending only comes if both Darkon and Galeem are destroyed. In this ending, the spirits of all the characters collected throughout Adventure Mode are set free. Their souls are released and rise up to the heavens. They're no longer products to be fought over and are instead able to exist in their purest form, spirits, what they were always intended to be. Characters.
Damn. If this is right,
Well, yeah, like I don't think anybody thought they were real. I don't think anybody thought Kirby was walking around in real life,
It's
right?
because, and it's why, as Sakurai's final
So
act,
what's the
he's
true
doing
ending?
The one thing he can. As
This
a
is you're
gesture
explaining
of
the like
love to
the
these
world, I
characters. He's
guess.
setting their spirits free. It's a weird moment in the story mode, but Master Hand and Crazy Hand turn on Darkon and Galeem to actually help the fighter.
Oh, did they?
Crazy Hand creates a giant rift so that Master Hand can go on and defeat 50 false versions of the characters, in turn allowing the
Wait, that's
classic
kinda
characters to
hype.
make a
What?
final push against the two floating monsters. The player and the
I
creator
want to see Master Hand, Crazy Hand work with me.
I didn't know that. That's insane.
The player and the creator are coming together to help the characters combat the worst versions of themselves. Normal players fighting against fan toxicity. Normal creators fighting against greedy corporate demands. And in turn, these two
Yeah,
are
Nintendo.
allowing the characters to live on how they were always intended to be, as sources of joy and imagination. Both those hands are Sakurai. He's a fan and a creator. He loves these characters and this franchise, which is why he's been forced into this series so many times. But he can only protect them from these competing interests for so long, and so he did the only thing that he could do: set them free. This will be Sakurai's last game. I guarantee it. Regardless of
Oh,
whether
you
there's
guarantee it? You
truly
won't put-
another Smash game after this. This
Put some
is
money
where
on
the
it?
series truly ends,
Huh?
as it literally
I know you got some
and
money.
figuratively gets-
He
and
will never
figuratively
not
gets
design
ready
Super
to
Smash
change
Bros.
Master Hand.
that was really good. Poor Sakurai. Poor man out for Sakurai. That was rough. That sounds rough.
I like that. I liked that video. I liked that video. It taught me a lot about Smash. I learned a lot. I learned you could play as Master. Master Hand helps you out. You know, I feel like a jackass now.
Dude, what even just happened? I felt like I just got chepped at for so. I feel like I didn't learn anything. I hate Nintendo because they didn't put Dante in the games. You know what? I'm the bad guy now. Can't argue with that.
Do you agree or disagree? Let us know in the comments down below, because I think that was a pretty solid theory. But also, I haven't played story mode, so that's like the only information I ever know, which isn't really a good way to go about that. But let us know in the comments, and again, while you're down there, don't forget to subscribe.